What's up, everybody? Justin here to do my Impact on Pop review for May 25th. May 25th, 2017 Impact on Pop review. Here we go. Up first, kicked off with, I started watching like 10-15 minutes into the show because I was busy before it started. So, EC3, James Storm, Magnus are in the ring together cutting a promo about their main event, triple threat, #1 contender match they're having later. So at one point, at the end of the segment, when I turned it on, it was EC3 and James Storm facing off. And then they went to commercial. So up next was... So the main event tonight is a triple threat #1 contender match. The winner goes to Slammiversary to get a world title shot. I think it's for the Impact world title. Because I think Magnus... I'm not sure if he's still Global Force Wrestling champion. I'm not sure. Maybe Alberto people speeding on my block. That's always fun. Maybe they'll hit somebody. Who knows? Not that that'd be good, but that's not good to speed like that. You could hit somebody. Or you could hit a cat or dog or something. So anyways, triple threat main event. Some a-holes outside were speeding, acting out just because it's warm outside. So, triple threat main event. I think Alberto El Patron's a Global Force Wrestling champion, but I'm not sure because I haven't watched Impact like 2 or 3 weeks before tonight. So then, up first we have Dave Penzer, former WCW announcer, former TNA announcer. Dave Penzer is back doing the announcing. It was good to hear his voice. He's a better announcer than Rockstar Spud was, because Spud should be wrestling. So the first match was a tag team match. It was KM, Sienna's cousin, KM, and Congo Kong with Laura Von, what a mess she is, Laura Von Ness, she is a damn mess. That's a lot of rhyming there. So it was KM and Congo Kong up against Braxton Sutter with Ali and Miran, whatever, I don't even care what the guy's name is. Miran Sherrod. I don't care what his name is. Or Sheeran. His name's Sheeran. So Sheeran and the Indian wrestler, the guy has zero charisma in my opinion. It was Sheeran and Braxton Sutter against Congo Kong and KM. Ali was at ringside. Laura Von Ness was at ringside. They would get involved in the match. At one point, Ali hit a double high cross body off the top rope. She got in the ring, hit a double high cross body, taking out Laura Von Ness and Sienna. So then, the winners of the match, KM and Congo Kong, win it, and then Ali gets beat down, gets double teamed by Laura Von Ness and Sienna. So Ali's getting beat down. I didn't like to see that because I'm a fan of Ali. She's getting beat down, and then whose music hits to make the save? Rosemary. Rosemary's music hits. Rosemary comes out. The fans, the commentators aren't sure if Rosemary's going to turn on Ali and join in on the beatdown. By the way, the commentators were Jeremy Borash and the Pope. Thank God there's no Josh Matthews in hour number 1. So instead, Rosemary attacks Sienna and Laura Von Ness, beats them down, and Rosemary comes to the rescue of Ali. That was cool. And then Rosemary, there were a lot of Rosemary chants after that. So next we had a Global Force Wrestling Tag Team title match, or Tag Team Tournament. Global Force Wrestling Tag Team Tournament. This is just me speaking my opinion. The Global Force Wrestling titles mean absolutely nothing. They mean absolutely nothing, and they shouldn't be on TV, really. So, Global Force Wrestling Tag Team Tournament match, Mario Baraka, and his partner, I don't know the guy's name. I didn't catch it. But one of them looks like Yokozuna, and he's a damn good big man. So they were up against VOW, Veterans of War, the team of Mayweather and Crimson. They are the Veterans of War. Veterans of War win it. So the Veterans of War are now in the finals of the Global Force Wrestling Tag Team Tournament that I don't care about. The Veterans of War up against LAX next week in the finals. The winners are the new Global Force Wrestling Tag Team titles. Nobody cares, in my opinion, because why should we care? Global Force Wrestling never even got a TV deal, so their titles mean absolutely zero, in my opinion. So good win by Veterans of War. Good to see Crimson back in Impact. Up next, before Josh Matthews, that douchebag comes out and cuts a promo about Slammiversary and who his partner is going to be. Magnus, backstage Magnus, has a promo about the triple threat tonight. And then Josh Matthews comes out, cuts a promo, and at one point he says, "I'm the vice president of this company." Oh my God, if that's true, you are going under Impact Wrestling. If Josh Matthews is your vice president, you will go under. And because Josh Matthews is so stupid, I don't think, the guy could have been playing a character all these months on Twitter, could have been working us all, swerving us all, it doesn't matter. To me, the guy's a stupid man. He's a stupid idiot, and Josh Matthews would not be capable, ever, of running a wrestling company, ever. It would go under. I would be more capable of running a wrestling company than he would. So Josh Matthews calls in Jeremy Borash, tells him, "Come in the ring, I gotta say stuff to you, I gotta apologize." He tries to apologize. to Shark Boy, says he made up with Shark Boy. Josh Matthews says, "I am blocked and I followed Dave Penzer." I don't really care. Who cares that you did that? And he says, "Jim Ross, I know Jim Ross is the greatest announcer of all time." I think Josh Matthews doesn't really believe that, what he was saying. Anyway, he was trying to swerve JB, and then out comes Joseph Park. And Joseph Park gets in Josh's face and says, "Josh," this is Joseph Park saying, "Josh, I want to fight you right now." And then Josh is getting all fired up saying, "You want to fight me right now? You want to fight me? Let's go, let's go." Instead, Josh Matthews, before the little dork would have got his ass kicked by Joseph Park, I don't think Josh Matthews even knows how to fight, to be honest. But this is turning into Josh Matthews rant, and I don't want to do that because I'm doing a review. So anyways, out comes his partner, the Sirens hit. We all know who it was. It was Big Papa Dump, Scott Steiner. I'm not a fan of his. I was a fan of his over 20 years ago when he was in the Steiner Brothers, but not anymore. The guy's a loudmouth, big mouth idiot, in my opinion. So Josh Matthews' partner comes out, Scott Steiner. He's wearing a big leather jacket and probably hiding his arms because his arms are probably shrunk and skinny. The guy probably did so many roids. I don't know, his body's like inflating. Or his body's like losing muscle mass, losing air, losing bone structure, losing muscle mass. It's probably really sad. So he's wearing a leather jacket, probably to hide his skinny little arms, because I don't care what anybody says, Scott Steiner, that guy abused steroids. He abused them. And now he's probably paying the price, and he probably can't work out anymore or something. I'm sure he doesn't look the same. There's no way Scott Steiner looks the same as he looked in the year 2000. I'm sure he's way less muscular. And he probably won't even take his shirt off at Slammiversary when he wrestles. So, Josh Matthews hits a low blow on Joseph Park or JB, one of them. And then Scott Steiner locks in the Steiner recliner to Joseph Park, and I did not care. I don't care that Scott Steiner's back for one match. I don't care. I was never a fan of the guy, unless he's in the Steiner Brothers. And he hasn't been in the Steiner Brothers since 97. Even in 97, he was no longer in his prime. He was probably still in his prime in 96. But then he was just broken down after 96. So, before Scott Steiner came out, before this Josh Matthews JB segment, when Sienna and Laura Von Ness were beating down Allie, it just, I don't know, it looked like really, really phony shit. I'm talking about the punches. Sienna was going like this with her arms, hitting like this soft. It was pathetic. I mean, I get it. Wrestling's a work. We all know that. But it looked just bad and phony as hell. They were barely touching Allie when they were hitting her. It was pretty pathetic how it looked. It looked really bad in my opinion. And yes, they have good talent. I mean, Impact has a lot of good talent. But I'm going to say it. This show, the look of it, I mean, the crowd size, and just, I mean, it looks like minor leagues. It looks like minor league baseball. It's not good. It's sad. I mean, the only match I enjoyed on this whole show was Eddie Edwards and his wife against Angelina Love and Davey Richards. And the main event was decent. It was good too. But the rest of the show looked like minor leagues. It was just, it doesn't help that there's only like 400 people there. It does not help. That does not help. That sucks. And it makes it look low budget, minor leagues, not even, barely indie wrestling. It looks really bad. It just looks like minor leagues, like AA baseball. I don't even know if there's single A baseball. Impact Wrestling looks like AA baseball compared to the major leagues of NXT, WWE, even Ring of Honor's major leagues compared to Impact. But I still like the talent, so that's why I'll continue to watch for the talent, to support the talent. But the show, I don't know how the hell they're ever going to get close to 600,000 viewers or 1 million viewers. I don't see that ever happening unless they get off of Pop TV and go to Spike TV or some other big network, because this just, it's the crowd size and just a lot of the matches, I don't know. The Knockouts division is absolutely dead, in my opinion. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I like Rosemary a lot. Big fan of her. She's the Knockouts champion, but the Knockouts division is dead, in my opinion. And that's sad. So enough putting down Impact, but they look like AA baseball compared to ROH, WWE. Impact is minor league AA baseball. So back to my review. anyways, I just had to get that out because that bothered me. Sienna, Laura Von Ness hitting Allie, it looked super phony and just, it was embarrassing. And the crowd, and it was just, the crowd wasn't that into the show. They tried to get loud, but it was pathetic still and sad. Even there's some stupid little kids in the audience at Universal Studios. Some damn little kids are screaming in the crowd, making little kid noises. That was damn annoying. That pissed me off because that was annoying. So where was I? Back to up next after Josh Matthews, Scott Steiner segment with Joseph Park and JB. Sadly, for hour 2, Josh Douchebag Matthews is back on commentary. Sadly. Wish he wasn't. But I just block the guy out. I block his voice out and I just watch the show and try to enjoy it. I mean, I don't hate him. I don't hate Josh Matthews so bad that, it's not like I can't stand the guy so badly that I won't watch Impact. So up next we had Moose in a promo. Moose highlights of him defending the Grand Championship around the world, in Mexico, in Japan, other places. And Moose was cutting a promo in the video package saying how he thinks the Global Championship's the most important title in Impact. I don't think it is. So up next we had Eli Drake promo about Moose. And Eli Drake saying, I'm not one of, I guess he's talking about Jeff Jarrett and Dutch Mantel. He's saying, I'm not one of their boys, but I'm still here, and I'm the best they got, or something. And then Moose comes in the segment, backstage interview. Moose tries to attack Eli Drake. Moose is being held back. And then out comes Chris Adonis. He appears and he attacks Moose along with Eli Drake. They both attack Moose. If you don't know who Chris Adonis is, he used to be the Chris Masters in WWE. Up next, we had mixed tag team match. Davey Richards and his wife, Angelina Love Richards. Angelina Love returning to the ring since she had her baby. I think this was her first match back. Maybe it wasn't. I think she had a match before on the Indies, but Angelina Love's back, and for just having a baby, she looked in great shape. And I've always been a big fan of Angelina Love, always been a supporter of hers, and I will continue to be. So Davey and Angelina teaming up to take on Eddie Edwards and his wife, Alicia. Alicia Edwards. And Alicia Edwards, I guess, was making her in-ring debut, and she didn't look that bad. She's a lot better than Dana Brooke and Eva Marie put together. Alicia Edwards is a lot better than they were. So, Eddie does a dive on the outside at one point, takes out Davey on the outside to the guardrail. Then his knees all wrapped, taped up, as his knee taped up because I believe he had a leg injury 1 or 2 months ago. But Eddie was good to go, and he looked pretty awesome. And then Alicia Edwards gets up on the top rope, and yes, Eddie's wife, Alicia, dives off the top rope, takes out all 3 of them on the floor. That was pretty awesome. So I believe Eddie trained his wife, and she didn't look that bad. For her first or second match, she looked pretty decent. So then Davey takes over, starts working over the leg, working over the knee of Eddie Edwards for a while. And then Eddie hits in the ring, back in the ring, an overhead belly-to-belly suplex in the corner to Davey Richards. That was pretty awesome. And then after that, the women get in the ring, the wives get in the ring, and a cat fight starts, and they start going at it. And then Alicia missed. She goes up top again, misses a high cross body to Angelina. She missed it. But then later, Alicia's back up, and she does a schoolgirl, rolls up Angelina, 1, 2, 3, Alicia Edwards, and Eddie Edwards win. But then they're attacked. Right after the match, they are viciously attacked. Eddie's knocked out. They handcuff Eddie to the bottom rope. Eddie's handcuffed. Can't get up, can't get away, can't help his wife. Alicia's laid out in the ring. Davey and Angelina bring a table. Throw it in the ring, set it up. Angelina sets up Alicia on the top rope. Lifts her, power bombs Alicia through the table. And then Eddie, when she gets powerbombed through the table, Eddie Edwards is screaming, top of his lungs, he's screaming, no, 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 because he's upset. So up next we had, what do we have next? Rockstar Spud, this was funny. Rockstar Spud, I believe in his home, cutting a promo. Rockstar Spud was cutting a promo about Swoggle. Formerly Hornswoggle, I guess he's feuding with him. I've been kept up on Impact, as I said, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, but Spud is feuding with Swoggle. He's talking about Swoggle, how he's going to come back and get his revenge on Swoggle. And then Rockstar Spud starts yelling, and he's like holding a camera phone or something, or a camcorder really close to his face, cutting a promo. And then he starts yelling, shut up, mom, I'm trying to cut a promo, shut up. He's saying, shut up, mom. That was pretty damn funny. In the background, you could hear his mother talking. Anyways, after that Rockstar Spud funny promo, we had the main event. Yeah, it was the main event. What's next? The main event, triple threat. James Storm, EC3, and Magnus for the #1 contendership, I think, for the Impact World title. No DQ, it was no DQ, and this was pretty good. Magnus, EC3 in the beginning were teaming up, double teaming James Storm a lot. They did a double suplex on the stage to James Storm. They used kendo sticks. EC3 missed and hit Magnus by accident. Magnus was pretty pissed. And then a couple minutes later, Magnus did a kendo stick spot to Storm, but Storm moved and Magnus hit EC3 with the kendo stick. And then both of them were pissed off and they both turned on each other. And then anyways, the last call super kick. Last call super kick by James Storm to Magnus, knocks out Magnus, and then Storm gets kneed in the back by EC3. Storm flies out of the ring, or falls out of the ring, and then EC3 pins the knocked out Magnus because Magnus got hit with the last call super kick. EC3 pins Magnus, 1, 2, 3. EC3 wins, is the #1 contender, and is going to Slammiversary on, I think, July 2nd on pay-per-view. I thought Slammiversary was in June, but I guess it's in July. So EC3 is the new #1 contender. It was not a bad episode of Impact, but it still looked like AA, major league, minor leagues, not major leagues. It looked like minor leagues. Just minor leagues. The crowd sucked. The crowd was barely into the show. They were into it, but it was a stupid Orlando, Florida Universal Studios crowd. A lot of them were probably not even wrestling fans. I heard a lot of little kids in the crowd, little kid voices screaming that got picked up on camera. I'm sure a lot of little kids were just at the tapings because they were already at Universal Studios and they just got in for free. So, Universal Studios, I so wish Impact could get out of that dump. I don't know if it's a dump, but I wish they could get the hell out of there and go on the road, go to the UK, tape 1 or 2 months worth of TV from the UK. At least the fans will be way more into it. They are going to India to tape TV. I don't know where they're taping it. I don't know what the arena is going to look like. I don't know what the crowd size is going to look like, and I don't really care. I'm happy for the Indian fans, that they get to see a live wrestling show, but as I don't care that they're going to India. I just hope this set and the setup doesn't look like shit. I haven't seen any pictures how it's going to look, and I don't really care to see any. So there's my Impact on Pop review for May 25th, 2017. Hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at WWE NXT Guy. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a great week. Tomorrow is Friday. I doubt I'll be doing any videos on Friday, because I'm going to be visiting my aunt on Friday all day and part of the evening. So no videos Friday. Probably be back Saturday with a new video, my top 10 worst gimmick matches in wrestling. So I'll be back Saturday with videos. And on Sunday, I'll probably do a Ring of Honor TV review. Bye for now. Have a great week. And have a great weekend, everybody.